In a competitive world, everyone deserves a second chance. And fashion has done this for 3 young men in Fiji. Jone Rabune is one of 3 local designers who has made a name for himself. Together with friends Joseph Lesi and Patrick Tuivunivasa, the group put their ideas into action and started the fashion label Second Chance with the help and encouragement of established designer Rosie Emberson Semisi. Originally from different backgrounds in Fiji, the young men share the same story of challenges in their lives, which inspired their desire for a second chance.
Tingpo kami na 2009
It all started in 2009 when we were first introduced to the fashion industry through our boss, Rosie. She has vast experience in this field and she strongly encouraged us to join the fashion show. That is how it all started. We had spent most of our time discussing about brand name. And that is how we've ended up with the name Second Chance, because it had sentimental value to us. And this is in fact our second chance to start a new business. We never looked back and joined the fashion industry.
The fashion label Second Chance is designed for the youth market because it appeals to the fashionable and trendy younger generation. Growing up in Suva, Rabune was always interested in aesthetics and artistic images. Now, that knack for artistry and making beautiful clothes has earned him and his friends a place at the annual Fiji Fashion Show.
We draw our designs from what is around us, like something we have experienced, human behavior and the environment. We put these ideas together and we perfect it through our own creative ideas and make it a better design. Our challenge is to keep creating uniqueness and perfecting our own designs that separate us from others. So far, we have been very successful.
Raised by his grandparents in a poor informal settlement outside Suva with minimal modern amenities and opportunities, the 30-year-old was determined to rise above poverty and its challenges by using his artistic mind. Designing was a new opportunity for him to earn an income and become independent. He told the Pacific Way he would have ended up in prison if it wasn't for this opportunity to showcase his artistic talents.
At times we earn a lot, and some days we earn less, but we are still optimistic, and we are still able to make ends meet. We learn to assist each other and continue to develop our skills.
For Joseph Lesi, creating designs was his hobby. The lad from Taveuni in the northern part of the Fiji group says that it wasn't a coincidence that he's now in the fashion industry.
For me, it all started from school, and whenever there was a free time, I would create my own designs. I was convinced that this is something I want to pursue in life.
The 27-year-old was always testing the boundaries of aesthetics. He keeps an open mind about what is out there. However, he says he loves creating Pacific designs as they are based on our cultural identity, which makes us unique.
It is something I really enjoy. It is better than doing maths, which is really difficult for me. In this profession, you can draw fast. It is God-given talent, and one day we will be answerable to it.
The youngest member, 23-year-old Patrick Tuivunivasa, was inspired by their designs and felt compelled to be a part of the group because of their talents and their abilities to transfer their designs to fabric. He's a designer at heart and developed the interest from school.
Pernah kaya Jone ngoli
Jone visited me at home one afternoon and invited me to assist him in completing a job. He showed me what they were doing and I was really interested. There was an opportunity created for me as they were looking to recruit another person. I was at school that time, so I decided to grab the opportunity. It was an ideal source of income for me.
For the group, none of this would have been possible without the support and inspiration of established designer Rosie Emberson Semisi, who has been their tower of strength through thick and thin.
For me personally, Rosie is my biggest inspiration because she has taught me a lot of things. Her experience has been invaluable to us. We have also introduced some of our new designs, and it has created that innovative platform where we complement her patterns and we work in unison to create some wonderful designs.
Looking back at when they first established themselves in 2009, she says that she has seen them mature from boys to men, sharing their creation and inspiration together.
A lot of their inspiration was from their personal experience, as well as motivation from reggae music. They love all the philosophy that's been, sung, and I found it very interesting. So I encourage them to use that to motivate them and inspire them in their creations. And they came up with Second Chance. And a lot of their story basically is they would have been in prison. They would have been in prison if they were not doing what they're doing today. They've won Established Designers during Fiji Fashion Week in 2009. They won a trip to Australia as well. And most of their garments, I must say, their clientele has been, surprisingly, I'm very proud to say John Apted is one of the very good clients, and so are the other well-to-do people who find the potential in them and the creativity, and they are proud to wear it.
I was impressed with how the garments look, but to tell you the truth, I was also impressed with their attempt to leave whatever they used to do behind them and find success or find a profession or find economic income from a completely new area, and an area that you would not usually associate with Fijian males in Fiji fashion. So yes, apart from the appearance of the garment or the aesthetic nature of the garments, which I liked, I also admired what they were trying to do and what people like Rosie Semisi, who was helping them, was trying to do. So I also bought their stuff and wore it partly for that reason as well.
Winning the Emerging Designers Awards as well as the male category in 2009 was no mean feat for the trio. In a written response from Sydney, where she's based part of the year, Fiji Fashion Week director Alan Whippy Knight commended their hard work, sacrifice and commitment. She said, quote, "Second Chance won the Emerging Designer category with their very unique story and design concept. Their concept was based on prisoners and giving them a second chance in life. The judges were very impressed with the creativity and the thought behind this concept. It was very clear that it was also about awareness that everybody deserves a second chance." Unquote.
I think it's a very good initiative on Second Chance to be self-reliant. The fact that they've gone out of their way to find a sort of a niche for themselves to design. And even though fashion in Fiji is an upcoming industry, we see that when people like the second chance boys, when they go out of their way to start off something like that, it gives a lot of hopes to other people. So it's not only a chance for them, but it's a chance for other people who may be in similar positions, or people who think that, you know, they have a flair for designing but think that it's not a real opportunity in Fiji. And this is where the Fashion Council of Fiji comes into play, because we're starting off this council as almost a brand new council that is looking at creating opportunities for youths, you know, even for those who are mature age, who have a talent for fashion and designing.
The Fashion Council of Fiji represents a vibrant industry and has an important role to play in developing the Fiji fashion industry. And there is certainly lots of work to do to effectively realize the value of creative assets. The young men have taken a bold step in this direction. Being a fashion designer is not an easy job. For this hard-working trio, having a second chance meant having a strong will, innovation, motivation, and optimism for the future.
Main thing challenge
The main thing is to keep working hard. In fact, that has been keeping us together and learning to share our problems. We remain focused and keep aspiring for bigger things. Most of the problems we face are usually monetary in value, but that doesn't dampen our spirits. My advice to youths out there is not to lose hope, irrespective of what difficulties you will encounter in chasing your dream. One day you will achieve it.
For Jone Rabune and his friends, Second Chance has given them the opportunity to articulate their inner feelings, creative potential, and cultural expression. It meant taking a bold step towards a challenging but hopeful future. The Second Chance label will soon be sold online on www.Rosie Emberson Semisi, which will feature garments currently being made. A social network Facebook account will also be opened soon, where orders can be placed with new samples online for interested customers.
Having a market and tailoring a product to suit their market is probably the successful strategy that they have employed, and it would only mean well for them in terms of a business and sort of something that is going to be more strategic for them and has returns as well.
As American fashion designer Ralph Lauren said, fashion is about something that comes from within you. The spirit of these words may have provided the inspiration for the three young men as they show the world that fashion designing a second chance is achievable.